Hi, this is an explanation for week one. I'm in the folder for week one already where you'll find all the information. This week you will have seen two videos, the course overview video and the week one explanation video, which is what this video is that you are viewing now. I would like you to introduce yourself and add that to the class blog. You to write a little bit about yourself and also about a book that you remember from your childhood. Please include an image of that book. And then you're to read two of your colleagues' postings and comment. You can view my introduction as an exemplar. Then using the information from chapter 1 of our textbook, and I've included a copy of this chapter this week only in here in this folder so that you will be able to do the work if you haven't rented or purchased your textbook, but you need to do that this week so you have it for next week. I do not have chapter 2 copied, just chapter 1. So if we need another chapter next week, you won't have it if you don't have your textbook. But please get that as soon as you can. But you're going to create a timeline of the history of children's literature. You're going to read about the history of children's literature, so you're going to create a timeline. You can use a website like timetoast.com or any other website you know. You can also create your own timeline. You can do it on your computer. You can do it as a Prezi, whatever way it works for you. But then you're going to link that to the Dropbox for week one. Again, you're going to use the information from the textbook, the chapter, which I have given it to you here for at least this week. And you're going to list 8 genres of children's literature that are described in the chapter. You're going to describe them in your own words, and then you're going to add an image of a book that would be an example for that genre. And you're going to put that work in your week one Dropbox. And then in your virtual groups, those are the groups that you've, ABC groups that I assigned to you and you received maybe 4 weeks ago, so you could start reading books if you wanted to before the semester started. You're going to decide on a touchstone book to read. That's the first one you're going to be discussing virtually. And you'll need to decide that one for week one so you can go find it either at the public library or at the bookstore or wherever you're going to pick it up. The university library also has some children's books, so you might find one there as well. If you decide on a picture book, and there are several picture books, you'll need to do 3 picture books because they're easy to read and quick, and you can discuss all 3. If you decide on a chapter book, a novel, then you will need to only pick one and discuss that in your virtual group. And that happens during week 2. You don't have to discuss it in week 1. You just, as a group, have to decide which books you want and make that decision. As I know it's hard online, but you'll have to figure out a way for your group to work and do that. If you want to meet virtually and talk about that, you certainly can using WebEx the first week, but you're not required to do that until the second week. Then optional, but given you'll get extra credit, is to complete the Getting to Know interest inventory. You can view mine as an exemplar, and then you are to post that in week 1 as well. I didn't have that there, but everything goes in week 1 Dropbox. I will grade week 1 Dropbox. I'm able to give you a grade out of 50 points. If you do your optional, you'll get extra credit if you do the interest inventory. So here is the class blog. If I click on that, mine might look a little different. Here is mine, and you can see it right here. It comes right up. Here is mine. So I didn't put my picture because I'm encouraging you to look for my picture. And right here, I've had this information here, and I have some additional information here about myself as well. So you get to know me a little bit better if you don't know me already. Here is the Dropbox for everything to go in there, and it does allow you for multiple attempts, so you can add everything in that. Here is the copy of chapter 1 of the textbook that you'll need this week. And this is Getting to Know You interest inventory that you will need to download and complete. And you want to read mine, you can know a little bit more about me. I have added mine as well. So that is week 1. If you have questions or concerns, please let me know. I'm starting it early. Normally you'll get it the week Friday before the actual week. So week 1 doesn't start till next week, but I'm giving you a few days early so you get to know the course and the overview of the course and start feeling more familiar with this course. And then you have 9 days. So you have all of next week plus the following weekend. But come Sunday night of that weekend, the week stops or drops off or closes at 11:59. If you don't get the work done in those 9 days, then you'll have to plead your case with me. And if I think it's worthy of me opening the week again, I'll open it for you and you complete the week. Otherwise, you won't get the grade for the week. So please know that. If you have questions, please ask me, and I will see you online.